The leaders of the movement say significant progress has been made since they entered into a working relationship with government to address the housing backlog issue to restore the dignity of the landless. They also said that the clearing of 200,000 plots is progressing well, with a number of local authorities already delivering the promised land.
We have really implemented those 200,000 plots. Hage Geingob would go down in the history of our country as a president who have provided shelter to more than 1 million people. And this is what people don't realize. This is what even those people, some of those people who are around him, who are trying to politicize the program, they also don't realize that if those attempt to sabotage this program is an attempt to rob the president of his potential biggest legacy project that he can do.
The youth movement at a media briefing also spoke very passionately about student accommodation. They say students at tertiary education institutions are forced to rent accommodation off campus and have become heads of households, some of them at the tender age of 17 years. In the new year, AR vowed to establish branches at campuses to mainly address student accommodation, adding that the institutions of higher learning should at least absorb 50% of its student population on campus.
It must actually be a scandal for a country to have a situation like parents are struggling and say, what is happening to these kids in Windhoek? What do you expect if this child yesterday was at 100% adult control to 100% independence because they have to rent, because the campus can't provide for them? So, but public discourse, the nature of the public discourse that we have is also very problematic. We see it as taking such neoliberal approach. So that's why we are saying that a story, if we are placing human development at the center of our journalism, the hotel opening at Swakopmund should be page 5, but a young person who is renting should be first or second page.
They also want students to become active participants in public discourse and urge local media to highlight the plight of the youth. AR will also engage non-governmental and youth organizations to cooperate in campaigns aimed at restoring the dignity of the Namibian people. The basis for such relationships should be people-centered and not them dictating their ideological outlook on partners.